I'd like to give it up for people of extraordinary talent and Black Lives Matter. The love and support that they've shown me throughout me knowing them in my tenure, just doing stuff with them, man, it's been remarkable. Also, I wanted to say thank you to my foundation, my poetic foundation, which is East Wind Productions and Rituals.
Yes, yes, yes.
They were the ones who really put me on the map. That's where I got my start. And after I graduated from grammar school, I went to the Ear Candy High School of Poetic Learning. And Miles and Passion have been my greatest and Lucky and all of the Ear Candy family and Gary and Unspoken.
We love you.
Thank you all. Miss Diamond, X, all of y'all. I love y'all. Before we get started, I also want to thank all of my family, related, non-related. My sister is here, her guys here, they here to support me. Yeah, y'all didn't know that was my sister. One last thing before I get started. I am a motivational speaker as well as a spoken word artist. This is my book, Ministry of Motivation. My slogan is, I don't tell my business on Facebook, I sell my business on Facebook. If it is your motivation to know my personal business, understand that it is my business to get you personally motivated. So with that, allow me to introduce myself, Brother Chan.
Yes,
Kello G.
Come on, Bryson.
First of all, I'd like to introduce who the hell I am, and I'd like to say welcome.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the world of a mind who mentally dwells in a cell, who refuses to take that weight bait. You see, because I open my eyes and I realize that I'm surrounded by folks who hate to love and folks who love to hate. You see, so I use this poetry as my weaponry, hoping that I can accumulate some mass artillery. Many call me blind like Stevie, but I use my energy hoping that I can do something to set the people free. They even say I might even catch a felony is what they keep telling me. I don't do this poetry to entertain y'all. I do it to enlighten. Now don't get frightened. You see, because I use spoken word like wings on birds to escape and elevate, and I ain't even trying to be fly. I'm trying to get you to understand and heal yourself and answer your own questions to the who, what, when, where's, and why. And while this healing that I'm talking about has nothing to do with licking or sticking or no sexual lyrics written by my man Marvin, I'm talking about a first and fortified foundation of faith within your frame to keep you and your babies from starving. Who am I? Who am I? I am the lyrical demon slayer. On bended knee, every single day prayer. And the words of J. Electronica, I am a non-stop rhythm rhyme poetry singer. Who am I? I am the freedom fighter. I am the freedom writer. I am the freedom reciter. I am the freedom inciter. I am the freedom abider. I am the freedom insider. I'm trying to connect y'all to the one that's called the freedom provider. Most of the church folks call him Jehovah Jireh. Now cats are real quick to tell y'all why they do their poetry thing, but I'll be the first to tell you why I don't. I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't do it for fames or lames or catchy names. I don't do it to rock ice or for folks to say, oh, he nice. I don't do it for friends and trends just to fit in. I don't do it for women's screams or no schemes. You know what I mean? You see, I do this thing for other reasons. I do it for other reasons. I do it for education. I do it for motivation. I do it for inspiration. I do it for elevation. I do it as a reclamation. I do it as a reclamation. I do it as a detoxification. I do it as a joyful justification. Talking about God's revelation now in high anticipation. I'm gonna need all y'all's participation. Now some may to get icky and sticky and say don't tune into his station because he's too busy praising God and talking about getting education.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Some jump on this mic and boast about phallic erections. You see the road that Brother Bryson taking you is in a whole different direction.
Come on, B.
My poetic selections will make you take a mental reflection which may lead into some type of internal infection that can't even be cured by no physician's injection. You see, the words you heard is my connection. See, you're witnessing a man who is now working at IHOP. That's right, y'all have been gigging at IHOP, the International House of Poetry. And instead of talking about Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity, dropping lyrics and spirits is my dame duty. And it's getting cold outside, you better grab your coat. They call me Braille Bryson because even if you're blind, you can feel what I wrote. And while I welcome your dollars, I'm trying to elevate to something more like a scholar. Trying to be something more than some black man on a microphone making women scream and holler.
There you go, there you
Too many of our
go.
sisters are drinking and not thinking, and that's how some of y'all get took. Ladies tonight, don't open your eyes and your hearts. I want you to just open a book. Because I am the one who is led and driven by who? G-O-D. The O-N-E, who is so B-I-G that the Muslims have to call him Muhammadi. And when L-I-F-E puts me through that rough and tough T-E-S-T, I drop down on bending K-N-E-E. I reach for my B-I-B-L-E, stand on my S-Q-U-A-R-E. And search for some G-R-A-C-E to help deliver and sustain M-E. And although I am not P-E-R-F-E-C-T, I continually give them the P-R-A-I-S-E. And if you do the same, I guarantee you will receive the P-E-A-C-E.
That's right.
See, I'm praising the Prince of Peace. I'm praising the Prince of Peace in this piece. Check it. So now while some are jumping in the ring of poetry and trying to swing blows like Tyson, I come at you with no fancy claims or names, just one word, y'all. Bryson.
Oh,
thank you.
Right.
Thank you. I'm a something old, something new kind of guy. I love to go to concerts, and I love when artists have new stuff. But I don't want to go to an Anita Baker concert and she plays only the songs off of her new album because I want to hear what made me fall in love with her. So this piece that I'm going to do is what Ear Candy helped me to develop. It's what Brother Miles helped me to develop. It's what Brother Miles energized me to do. So I'm going to go back old school on y'all.
Just watch this.
And I'm going to talk to you about heartfelt. It's official. It's official. The leading cause of death for black men is it AIDS, HIV, or cancer? Many of us wonder, but I'm here to tell you that it's heartbeat that keeps us under. Sick in the body, sick in the mind, but it's the sickness of the main valve that keeps one deaf, dumb, and blind, anticipating death to sneak up from behind. Now check it. We boast and brag about phallic erections, political connections, and fraternal reflections, but at the further inspection due to early detection, we have been mentally diagnosed with the inside internal spiritual infection. Lack of a proper diet, because every single thing we eat, we got to fry. Now don't go and try and say that's just the way black folks eat. That's our clueless and cultural ways to deny it. You see, we eat everything and everything, anything and everything, anything and everything, anything and everything with no shame and no exercise. And it puts us on the express lane to our own early death and demise. Might as well call us life-thieving Chris, because instead of health and well-being, we're more concerned with babes, sports, cars, and pocketbooks. Heart failure comes in the face of the heartless. Afraid and betrayed, watch as they persuade the black man to remain silent. You see, that blood flow that was once meant for our veins is now clogged and blocked by historical hunger pains. Taking away our battle, taking away our power to battle and rise and fight our own wars, y'all, is what this peace implies. Heart failure is when we're unaware and unable to raise our babies in the ways of the Holy One. Having our children merely exist as we feed their poverty and pockets instead of teaching them ways to destroy it. We got the best dressed bundles of ignorance that are walking in the streets. Now understand this. Heart failure is when our little girls don't know who they are. So now they're the titillating targets of today's rap and R&B stars. Cause I don't see nothing wrong. 15 but standing 5'9". I don't see nothing wrong. Heart failure is when our little boys are unaware of their own ruthless rages, which now puts them on display in Cook County and Stateville cages. All because of daddy's heart failure. And who in the world told the black man that the new news was to be a baby's daddy than to be a husband? Who told them that? Because like freed slaves, Olympic sprinters, and Roy Ayers, we are running away, running away, running away. We are running away from the altar. Yes. Because we're scared of a move such as that may in some way alter us. Too much pain on that commitment train, so can I please have a ticket for your baby daddy bus? Heart failure comes in the face of the spiritless, unaware and too cool to give homage and credence to the one who abundantly blesses. Isn't that what the pastor professes? But not us. Watch us as we do drive-bys when your church can see. That's just what brothers do. We drive by your church. And while the act itself is never ever violent, the aftermath is never ever silent. Watch closely as we open fire in your congregation with our axes. Leaving behind hundreds of crying women and children praying and crying in a fatherless existence. Heart failure comes in the face of the ignorant. We fill our cranial arteries with such insurmountable ignorance it makes us futile for the fight at hand. We give toys, cash, and clothes as each Christmas passes. Then get upset when our babies are placed in special ed and remedial classes.
Come on now.
Don't get upset and blame the mayor or the governor or the teachers of the schools, because according to the Iowa test scores, it's the parents who the fool.
There you go. There you go.
But no, we'd rather fuss and floss and freak and get our shine. See, that's our way to escape. That's our way to free. That's our way to flee. Because all this reading brings about too much responsibility and accountability. They once said, "Get off my back, black poet. Can't a brother just be me?" And what heart failure won't tell you is here we are in the year 2011. Listen closely. We are here in the year 2011. And we're baffled because babies who were born in the 90s didn't listen to old folks in the 80s when they talked about the certain political acts of the 70s which took away the hunger and the fight that we once had in the 60s, which now result in that our babies are listening to 50 while they're drinking 40s, while running from the responsibility to the 30s, while rolling no chrome down 20s. Acting like they're in their teens. And in case I said that a little fast, allow me to rewind that scene. What's that? I said, here we are born in the 90s didn't listen to old folks in the 80s when they told them about political acts of the 70s that took away the hunger and the fight that we once had in the 60s. And now the end result is that our babies are listening to 50. Have a baby by me, baby. And be a millionaire. While drinking 40s. While running from the responsibility of their 30s while rolling on chromed out 20s. But I'm here to give you what's called a PSA. A public serious announcement. Black man, no longer will you be able, from about the year 2003, whether you're living in the 312-847 or the 773, be able to watch MJ23 on BET and that nice flat screen TV because of your nice JOB due to your MD or your PhD or your JED or even your GED, which allows you to get that nice JOB that allows you to get that nice SUV that you drive up and down Stony Bumpin' V103 thinking that your membership card in the NAACP makes you FREE. Somebody better tell you to open up your third EYE and see that this can all be a part of the CON.
Yes, sir.
Our babies are dying and our women are crying because of
Heartfelt.
Here we
our
are.
culture is fading and our future is waiting because of brothers. If we don't get it together and soon we will
Get
be
it
extinct
together.
from flat line.
Yeah.